we might even do a track review. Let's do a track review with the Jake Paul. Let's have some fun. Do a little bit of a live track review for the YouTube channel on the Jake Paul. Fresh Out of London is the title of the track. Looks like it just features Jake. Sorry if you guys hate this. We're not gonna do stop it or anything because I have to hear the whole thing to do a review for it. So I'm gonna start recording now. And Dial Bishop, thank you. So I think Luis or Swar, you can switch over to the. We did a track review for the Billy over on the Fantano channel. You could check out my thoughts there. But I like the track. I dig the track. I mess with it. Uncivil Criminal, thank you. But let's make it that emote only, just so things are chill, at least for a little bit, or sub only, one or the other. And New Bold 2-in-1, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Love you so much. All right, we're recording. We're recording. All right, let's do it. Let me get an intro going on here. Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. I hope everyone in YouTube land is doing fine and doing well and happy. Right now, I'm recording this track review live on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheNeedleDrop. Come join us for our New Music Friday streams every Friday, and interviews and some other stuff too when we get around to it. So, Jake Paul, YouTuber extraordinaire, has a brand new track out. It's been a while since we've heard from him and Team 10 and their usually terrible music. I haven't really kept up with much of Jake's YouTube exploits. Like, are they getting better? Are they getting worse? Ooh, Silky. Mwah, thank you. Are they getting better? Are they getting worse? Are they still trash? I'm not really sure at this point. I don't know. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Thank you. I'm Mattchan64. Thank you. I'm getting distracted here. But I haven't really kept up with Jake Paul's YouTube exploits as of late. Is his content getting better? Is it getting worse? I really don't know. Is his audience still sticking with him? Or are they kind of transitioning out of that and moving on to something else because they're, kind of just like not 12 anymore? But anyway, Fresh Out of London is the title of the new track, as I might have said already. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what's going on. It's just 2 minutes, so even if it's terrible, it's not sucking that much of our lives away. Jake Paul, Fresh Out of London, ba-bam, let's go.
I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends. Only here to make ends, call when they check in. I don't like partial, need the whole back end. Fresh out of London, she still got an accent. The crib like a palace, I took her to Basses. If he want a feature, then we gotta tax him. I got me a bad bitch to cover a max. And the comments is shook up, they throwing a tantrum. Yeah, the wrist is flooded. No competition, can't listen, ain't talking about shit. I'm lit, they know it. They wanna hate on the music, but I'm making hits, these hundreds. I throw 'em, I need like 80 and short, that's the minimum shit. I leave the house and I'm wearing some shit you can't get, and I swear this shit costs like up frames all week. I'm a vet, quick trip for the bag, fell asleep on a jet. On a different time, it's the autumn, I forget. She 8 bad bitches like the brand new vet. And we gon' get them all, why the fuck would I stress? Think I need rehab, I'm addicted to a check. And she gon' say it's love, but she know I want the sex, bitch. Don't you dare leave a hickey on my neck, cause the color of the massage my back, I'm stressed. Stars in the roof, get the bitch undressed. With an ass like that, I forget my ex. Racks like this, man, thank God I'm blessed. I've been on top, I should beat my chest. Tell you that she loyal, we gon' put it to the test. Wanna lose your bitch, wouldn't be my guest. Cause I've been real cold in this Montclair vest. I don't need new friends, I don't like fake friends. Only here to make ends, call when they check in. I don't like partial, need the whole back end. Fresh out of London, she still got an accent. The crib like a palace, I took her to Basses. If he want a feature, then we gotta tax him. I got me a bad bitch to cover a max. And the comments is shook up, they throwing a tantrum. Yeah, the wrist is flooded. No competition, can't listen, ain't talking about shit. I'm lit, they know it. They wanna hate on the music, but I'm making hits, these hundreds. I throw 'em, I need like 80 and short, that's some minimum shit. I leave the house and I'm wearing some shit you can't get, and I swear this shit costs like a brick.
Okay. Okay. Look, we gotta have a talk, man. we could have a talk about this. I mean, I know the chat right now is saying that it's not hot, and I mean, it's not the hottest track. It's not the hottest track in the world. I don't think there's any argument for that. But it is a lot closer than you would have thought. Like 60-30. It's not the widest margin, and it's actually because the track is not that bad. And again, which is why we have to have a talk. Like Jake Paul sounds like he's been kind of putting in some work. He doesn't sound amazing or anything, and his pen game isn't out of this world, but there were some kind of sticky refrains there. The vocal lines were not all that bad. And in comparison with like the Team 10 stuff that put him on the map, like he actually has a semblance of flow here. Like he's actually kind of flowing. I don't dislike the flow. And beyond this, I mean, I feel like what needs to be discussed here is like, look, a lot of these formulas that everybody's working with right now, and thank you for everybody who's subbing right now. A lot of these formulas everyone's working with right now, which, I mean, look, if it's your artistic prerogative to do this, I mean, so be it. But a lot of these formulas are simple as fuck. They are simple as fuck. And while that's not inherently a bad thing, when that is the level that you're operating on, you leave the door open for, essentially some fucking random YouTube bro with a budget to just jump in and be like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Literally as good as you do it. Now, again, Jake Paul is still relatively uncool, and it's not the catchiest song I've ever heard, but, in a way, a lot like KSI, like it sounds like he's reaching that bare minimum. I mean, the production was certainly decent. That trap beat sounded pretty tight and heavy. That acoustic, arpeggio, finger-picked intro was pretty ear-grabbing. It's not as bad as you would think it would be. I don't love it, but it's a lot better than I expected. Now, is Jake Paul going to improve from here and come out with the next To Pimp a Butterfly? No. Like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And if it does, I'll be eating my words, but it won't happen. But does Jake Paul have the potential, and is it potentially likely that he will, with practice and with continued quality production and catchy vocal lines, will he become a somewhat formidable internet pop rapper? Could be. There's certainly that potential being presented here. So I don't know. It's definitely not as bad as I thought it would be. It's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be, frankly. If you told me this was some random track from a fucking dude that got a Lyrical Lemonade music video, I'd be like, okay. Yeah, I mean, kind of sounds like it or something, But that's me. Those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this track. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? What do you think I should review next? And over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Jake Paul, fresh out of London, forever. There we go. We track reviewed that shit, bitch. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. It was okay. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. Thank you to the 1,000,001 people who decided to sub during all that shit. That was fun.